few years ago, the idea that a computer could write articles, design logos, build websites, analyze markets, create videos, and even talk like a human, all in seconds, sounded like science fiction. Today, it is ordinary. But what most people still don't realize is that something much bigger is happening beneath the surface. Not just a technological shift, not just a productivity revolution, a wealth shift. Quietly, without headlines, without breaking news alerts, without government announcements, a new class of earners is being created. Not by lottery, not by inheritance, not by traditional careers, but by systems, AI-powered systems. And the strange part is this: most of them look incredibly simple from the outside. A YouTube channel with no face, a blog with no author name, a TikTok page with stock footage, a website that seems to run itself, a digital product that sells while its creator is asleep. No office, no boss, no clock-in, no commute. Yet behind many of these simple operations is an invisible engine, a network of tools, automations, and algorithms working together around the clock. This video is about that engine. Not in theory, not in hype, but as a system you can understand, replicate, and build for yourself. But before we get there, we need to talk about why this shift is happening in the first place. Because the old rules of making money are quietly breaking. For over 100 years, the formula was clear: go to school, get a degree, find a job, trade time for money, climb the ladder, retire. It worked in an industrial world where value was created by physical labor and centralized institutions. Factories, offices, banks, corporations. Your income was tied to your location, your hours, your employer, your ability to be physically present. And for decades, this model provided stability. But then something changed. The internet removed location. Software removed friction. Automation removed repetition. And now, artificial intelligence is removing limitation. We've entered an era where one person can do the work of 10. One laptop can replace an entire department. One algorithm can operate 24 hours a day, without rest, without salary, without complaint. And when productivity becomes infinite, the definition of work changes. The people who benefit most from this shift are not necessarily the smartest, not the richest, not the most connected. They are the ones who understand one simple principle. In the digital economy, you don't get paid for effort. You get paid for leverage. Leverage of code, capital, content, and now AI. Think about it. A traditional worker is limited by time. They can only work 8 to 10 hours a day. But a system is not. A system can run 24/7. It can serve thousands of people simultaneously. It can create, distribute, and monetize content without constant human input. And when you connect that system to AI, something extraordinary happens. Creation becomes fast. Decision-making becomes data-driven. Distribution becomes automated. Optimization becomes continuous. In other words, you are no longer building a side hustle. You are building an engine. This is why, right now, you're seeing ordinary people quietly earning. From faceless YouTube channels, from AI-written blogs, from automated email funnels, from digital products generated in days, not months, from affiliate systems that run while they sleep. Not because they are lucky, but because they stopped thinking like workers and started thinking like system designers. But here is where most people get confused. They see the results, the screenshots, the income reports, the viral posts, but they don't see the structure underneath. They try random tools. They jump between trends. They open accounts, close accounts, start projects, abandon them. They are chasing tactics, not understanding architecture. What we are going to do in this series is the opposite. We are going to zoom out. We are going to look at the entire machine. Because every successful AI-driven income stream today, whether it's a faceless channel, an automated blog, a newsletter, a digital product, or a micro SaaS, follows the same underlying blueprint. Attention, something that attracts people. Automation, something that runs without constant manual effort. Intelligence, something that adapts, optimizes, and scales. Monetization, something that converts value into income. AI now sits at the center of all four. Can generate content, analyze trends, predict what will work, optimize titles, thumbnails, copy, and funnels, personalize experiences at scale, run customer support, build products, improve itself through feedback loops. This is why the phrase "make money online" is becoming outdated. The new phrase is build an AI-powered income system. And the people who understand how to do this are not waiting for permission. They are not waiting for perfect conditions. They are not waiting for the economy to improve. They are quietly building digital assets that compound. A YouTube video that keeps getting views for years. A blog post that ranks on Google and brings traffic every day. An email sequence that converts new subscribers automatically. A digital product that sells without live calls. A funnel that improves itself through data. Each piece alone may look small, but together they form something powerful. A machine that works while you don't. Now, here's the most important realization. AI does not replace people. It replaces inefficient processes. And when you learn to design efficient processes, you don't compete with other individuals. You compete with entire organizations. One person with the right AI stack can now research like a team of analysts, create like a media company, market like an agency, operate like a startup. This is why the gap is widening. On one side, people still trading hours for money. On the other, people building systems that trade value for scale. The difference is not intelligence. It is awareness. Most people still see AI as a chatbot, a writing assistant, a fun toy, ask it questions, generate some text, move on. But a small group sees it as a workforce, a strategist, a production engine, a distribution optimizer, a business partner that never sleeps. And that difference in perception leads to a massive difference in outcome. In the next part of this series, we are going to move from philosophy to structure. We will break down the exact AI-powered income system that is quietly outperforming traditional side hustles, and in many cases, even full-time jobs. Not vague ideas, not motivation, not hype, but the actual components, the tools, the workflow, the logic, the automation, and how they connect into one unified machine. You will see how an idea becomes content, content becomes traffic, traffic becomes trust, trust becomes conversion, and conversion becomes income, all with AI woven through every layer. And in the final part, we will go even further. We will walk through the step-by-step setup of this system, from zero with no audience, no brand, and no prior experience, to a scalable, automated, AI-driven digital asset. Not in months, but in weeks. This is not about getting rich overnight. This is about building something that quietly grows, compounds, and works for you in the background of your life. A system that doesn't care if you're tired. A system that doesn't take weekends off. A system that doesn't stop when you're asleep. Because in the age of AI, the most valuable skill is no longer working harder. It is designing systems that work for you. And in part 2, we are going to open the machine and show you exactly how it works.